Welcome to my brand new channel, where darkness, mystery, and chilling stories come to life for the very first time. I'm so glad you're here today. We've got something really chilling to talk about, the world's most famous haunted house. But before we jump in, let me ask you something. Have you ever experienced anything paranormal? Maybe a strange noise in the night that didn't have a clear source. Shadows moving when nobody was there. Or just that creepy, gut feeling that you weren't really alone. If you have, let me know your story in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and who knows, maybe I'll feature some of your ghost encounters in a future episode. When it comes to haunted houses, there are thousands of stories out there. But one location in particular stands out above the rest. It's been called cursed, terrifying, even evil. And whether you believe in ghosts or not, the story of this place has fascinated people for decades. I'm talking about the infamous Amityville Horror House. The story begins in November of 1974, in the quiet suburban town of Amityville, New York. At 112 Ocean Avenue, a young man named Ronald DeFeo Jr. took a rifle and murdered his entire family while they slept, his parents and his 4 siblings. 6 people, gone in one night. DeFeo claimed at one point that voices in the house drove him to kill. Whether or not that's true, the gruesome crime cast a permanent shadow over the house. Just 13 months later, the house went back on the market. The price was shockingly low, too good to resist. A new family, the Lutzes, moved in with their 3 children, hoping to build a happy life together. But within less than a month, they ran out of the house, never to return. They left behind nearly all of their belongings, as if they were escaping from something urgent and terrifying. So what exactly happened during those 28 days? According to the Lutzes, the house was unlike anything they'd ever experienced. Doors would slam shut on their own. Strange odors filled the rooms, the kind of rotten stench you couldn't explain. Cold spots appeared in certain parts of the house, no matter how high they turned up the heat. George Lutz, the father, claimed he would wake up every night at 3:15 a.m., the exact time of the murders. He also described hearing footsteps marching through the house when no one was there. Kathy Lutz, his wife, reported terrifying visions and even claimed that an invisible force once held her down in bed. And then there were the children, who said they saw glowing red eyes peering in at them through the windows at night. On one occasion, a priest who came to bless the home allegedly heard a voice yell, "Get out," as he sprinkled holy water in one of the rooms. The stories got even darker. Green slime supposedly oozed from the walls. Crucifixes twisted upside down. A hidden room was discovered in the basement, painted completely red, with no explanation for its purpose. One of the most chilling claims was that George began to feel himself changing, becoming angrier, darker, as if the house was trying to possess him. Their terrifying account became the basis for the book The Amityville Horror, published in 1977, and later a series of movies that turned the house into a pop culture icon. But here's the twist: skeptics argue that the Lutz family made it all up. Some investigators claim there's no solid evidence that anything supernatural ever happened. In fact, a lawyer who worked with the family at one point said the haunting was invented over a few bottles of wine. Still, others insist that something truly evil lingers inside that house. Paranormal investigators, psychics, and curious thrill seekers have all visited Amityville, and many report feelings of dread or unexplained experiences. Even today, the house is privately owned, and the new residents rarely speak publicly, though they say they haven't seen anything unusual. So here's the big question: what do you believe? Was the Amityville Horror one of the most convincing hauntings in modern history, or was it nothing more than a clever hoax designed to sell books and movies? Personally, I find it suspicious that the Lutz family left everything behind. Who abandons all their possessions unless they're truly terrified? But then again, the lack of hard evidence makes it hard to know for sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because I've got plenty more dark stories and haunted legends coming your way. Until next time, remember, sometimes the scariest monsters aren't the ones in our imagination, they're the ones that might be living right next door.